Okay, so I'm hoping that my mic issue is a little bit better right now. It might be a little loud, but I'm going to do a like one cut play of me building my bunker base and me doing a test on day 7,000 with the max difficulty, and then that way everybody can just see how the base holds up. Because I do get some comments of spitting zombies or detonator zombies, and I want to show that if you actually kill zombies at a decent pace with weapons or whatever, the electric fences normally stun them enough where they're not going to. And if you're actually taking your time and getting the headshots rather than shooting the detonators on them, you shouldn't have detonator zombies going off. So we're just gonna get right into it. Okay, well, there you have it. So one block got destroyed. This one's pretty weak too. Ideally, if you're on day 7,000 and your character is max, because if you don't know this, the higher the level your character is, the harder the zombies and the harder the 7-day horde is. The days don't really matter as much. You can be max level 300 and be on day 7, and you're going to get the same amount of difficulty for the zombies as you would on day 7,000. I could be wrong, but that's how it was. It's always been affected by the level, not really the days, but back then it used to be the days that affected it. Not so much anymore. So this base was just made out of concrete. That's all I had it upgraded to, and this is the damage that was done. As you saw through the Horde Night, I faced Detonator zombies, I faced Cop Bitter zombies, and as you could see, one zombie cop spit into here, but for the most part, the electric fences shock the zombies long enough, and the cop spitters, that they don't have the time to spit at you for the most part. Every once in a while, you might get one that spits and gets through, and as I said again, if you're on day 7,000 and your character's max level, it's not really going to be any issue for you ever. And ideally, that you'd have this entire base made out of steel, so those blocks right there wouldn't even have ever gotten destroyed. I used the turret. I used 2 SMG turrets, as you saw, and I conserved the ammo on them because I would turn on and off the switches when I needed them to, or when I felt like I needed to go do repairs to the electric fence, which I only repaired one of them twice. Other than that, they all held up pretty well. And the iron hatches, again, you could upgrade those up to steel, but even with the iron hatches, on what level I am, and it being on insane difficulty, so the hardest zombies possible, it held up this way. Now, there is things that I can do to improve this base. As I said, some people have said, oh, don't combine your your actual base that you go and gather loot with your horde bases, but for me, at least, I've never had an issue with this base. Ever since I've built my bunker base and had it this certain way, I've always had my loot base and actual base be my bunker base, just because it is what I think is the way to go. I mean, I don't have any like getaways or secret exits or whatever, because I know that my base is going to hold up. If these 2 break, I'm just going to slap those 2 up. And a lot of times, I'll actually have the iron hatches down for part of the Horde Night, just so I can shoot zombies and get better angles without having really much of an issue. Ideally, you'll loot these loot bags when they drop. I did a little bit, but then I just was like, it's whatever. So I don't think that, and something else. Like I said, this is a one take shot. So like, I started recording, I built the base, and I went straight into the horde, just to show that this base holds up. Don't need to cut and edit anything out. I had to give myself some repair kits because I forgot. Hey, you're blowing through ammo. On top of that, I used the basic 9mm ammo, which I said I had a decent amount of it. I had like 4,000 rounds, but at a day 7,000, you're going to have chests fulls of 9mm. It's going to be insane. And this level 6, like, stumbling over my words right now. The basic 9mm ammo. So imagine if I used high-powered rounds or armor-penetrating rounds, which are the red tip and black tip, which let me show right now. Armor-penetrating 9mm and high-power rounds. They're not going to be too much of a difference, but it's going to make a big difference when it comes to the armored zombies the detonator zombies, or suicide bomber zombies and everything. And even then, if you do accidentally hit one of the detonator zombies things on it, if you continue shooting that detonator zombie and kill it, the bomb that explodes won't go off. So you don't have to really worry about all the surrounding walls taking explosive damage because of they're stunned when they hit that electric fence. It gives you an easy headshot, and if you accidentally, by chance, hit that detonator button, you have like a timer to kill them until they explode. And even then, this base can survive like 4 mess ups. And I say like because it always depends where they're at. It can, if they're in the middle, it can survive around like 3 to 4 detonator explosions before anything crumbles. But I've never really had detonator zombies explode on me because with the electric fences stun locking them and you just getting the easy headshots on them, they're not really hard to kill. Everything in this, with this base, isn't really hard to kill. That is the point of it being an impenetrable bunker base. It is the backup. You can always entrust that this base will hold up for what you need it to. On insane difficulty, and all the way up to day 7000 with a max level character with basic ammo. Not even the advanced stuff, this is just concrete, so imagine if this was steel, if I was using better bullets, if I was I don't know. Like, it's max. Everything's max. So I'm hoping that this stress test of me posting it shows just how well this base can hold up to things. Again, I hope that my mic's actually better. I'm actually trying to talk a little bit louder so my mic picks up my voice better. I didn't put the stuff down below, like the forges and stuff, but ideally that's what you would want to do. And even then, you can change up this base design quite a bit. If you don't want to create the bottom part where you store your loot, that's fine. Save some resources and just don't build this layer, and this layer. You can just keep everything flat and it will be 8 by 8 by 5. So it's not like you can change up the base. It's whoever builds this base, it's your base. How you play your game. And I've changed up my design so many times, not even funny. Like I actually have a version 2 of this base that I'm going to make that uses less shapes. Like less different types of shapes. So this one uses 8 or 7, something like that. And the new one only uses like 5 different shapes, or 5 or 6. So it uses less shapes, and it provides better flow of zombies. And which I said, y'all will see that in another video. But I'm hoping that y'all enjoyed this video. I ranted on towards the end. I just wanted to cut right into the action of building it, getting right into the horde, having the character on max level, and having the difficulty on insane. And just showing how the base holds up with a concrete base, not even steel. And not even having these hatches as steel hatches, having them as iron hatches. Having just a regular gas generator bank. 2 SMG auto turrets. Now if you want to use a shotgun, feel free. I like using SMG because they aim at their heads and get pretty good headshots on them for the most part. And the shotgun is more of a blast. So in the weaker waves, I would say use shotguns because it really spreads out. It doesn't matter. You're not coming across detonator zombies. But once you get up there where you are coming across detonator zombies, switch them out for 2 SMG turrets. And even then, if you want to upgrade this base, it's insane. You can just add another engine. You can add 2 SMG turrets right here on this side, so right above this. and you can add another 2 SMG turrets on this side. And that will give you 6 SMG turrets, so once you flick that switch, everything that's in this pit is just decimated. Now, I'm done with the video. So, like, comment, subscribe. I'm actually surprised that my videos are getting a decent amount of views. Like, my one video got 44,000, and the video of me showing how to build this base is at like 7,000 views, or almost 7,000, and I've gained like 50 or so subscribers, and getting a decent amount of comments. It's actually shocking. I never thought that I would get that much. I just kind of posted just for the heck of it and trying to be goofy by posting a weird thumbnail, because I keep seeing a bunch of YouTubers use their faces and stuff like that, and it's kind of aggravating to see, so I did it as more of a parody thumbnail, if that makes any sense. But that's all I'm going to say. I will see y'all in any of my other videos. I'm out. So, bye.